As you wish. Laying low. All right, then.
I'm ready.
Well? Yes.
I'm ready.
That's not very helpful.
Yes. Well? The Paru. Of course. I see something. Well?
I'm ready.
Something? Yes.
Yes?
I see something.
The Watcher of Cadnua. I expected you'd find us eventually. I'm a little more surprised to find you're still carrying that abomination around. I imagine Consulhalt is better company without his tongue. You could do better, I have to say. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I am Lengroth.
As you wish.
The Watcher, I'm a little more surprised. You could do better. I am Lengroth. As was my predecessor, he too lives on in me. We are all, you see, Lengroth. Lengroth knew something Consulhalt did not. The brevity of life should be embraced, not feared. Each generation brings with it renewed strength and saves us from stagnation. When his time came, Lengroth was willing to let go, to leave his memories and body behind. He entrusted the gift of his life force, his vibrant spirit, to a worthy successor. Consulhalt clung to his pathetic existence like a leech. And there are others like him, who would see all the world serve as kindling, if only their flame can go on burning. Consulhalt's knowledge cannot outlive him. You misunderstand. A wolf devouring a hare has done nothing outside its nature. One life feeds the next. Ours is the work of generations, many minds coming together to strengthen one another. If copper wire and glass tubes were enough. Still, if the day ever comes that an animancer should rival Consulhalt's middling competence, I expect we will pay them a visit.
Don't underestimate the dangers of rampant incompetence, Lengroth.
What good has Consulhalt's knowledge brought to anyone? He was a coward, fleeing death, and you unmade him all the same. He would have used your very essence for fuel. A lesser death than you deserve, I think. But you made it out. In truth, I am glad you came. It saves me the effort of chasing you. These two? They're quite young, but already appallingly bright. There's no greater aim than to leave behind a lasting legacy, to teach those who will learn.
Lengroth's teachings are interesting. We will strengthen our souls as they do. Morgeth will be our home for eons.
And for killing him, at least, I do thank you. But you should not have interfered. Commander Balarin would have brought me the phylactery. All of this could have been avoided. Discretion. It would hardly have been ideal to fly in atop Gavanerkos and get the attention of every dragon hunter in the region. I'd heard the bannermen were competent. It turns out that you're more competent. Think on it. You must have seen how desperately Kith cling to their lives, what measures they're willing to take to ensure theirs is the consciousness that lingers longest. The phylactery was to be Consulhalt's great triumph over death. All the evil that Kith have done in search of falsehoods would pale in the face of what they will do for the truth. It only takes one. It's not as if you'll understand for very long, but As you wish. His memories, his awareness, those died with him. But his power remains. As a watcher, you must have seen by now that certain spirits possess more strength than others. His knowledge we secure in the usual way. It is my hope that we will someday spread Lengroth's teachings beyond our numbers.
Your books are too small to read. Better to learn it in song. No singing.
A great deal of study, and a little magic. Once a suitable candidate has been selected, their predecessor gives up his life and essence, and the soul is transferred. I studied for many years, and was selected. But at any step, I might have turned away, buried myself in common living. My choice was to stay. Intruders, mostly. How pleasant it would be to live in a world where nothing unfortunate ever happened to those who didn't deserve it, don't you think?
That would be dreadful.
Not at all. The energy of souls is a natural force all around us. Every being leaves traces of their passing, even as their essence finds root in new soil. We accept that the cycle exists, and that death will come. It is what we leave behind that matters. A life bettered by our efforts. No, not at all. Oh, he and the original Lengroth were distantly aware of each other, I'm sure, being masters in their field. I learned of his obsessions too late. Perhaps if we'd been on better terms, I could have convinced him to reconsider. Too late in any case. My apologies, Consul Hot. Why? Because it's quiet, out of the way. The local wildlife keeps out the rabble. I've never minded being out in the open air, but some of the apprentices found it difficult at first. But a bright young mind that can't survive contact with blood and dirt will fare very poorly in this world. A curious mind is a gift. Perhaps your soul will retain that quality. We could simply take it from you. After. To the contrary, I would relish the challenge. Let's match horns, you and I. There could be no worthier contest. Better luck on the next turn of the wheel, my friend. I'm sure you'll be remembered.
I've never eaten a watcher before.
What?
I'm ready.
Yes?
I'm ready.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Lava! Lava!
Ulu, Fen!
Well?
Fen! Lava!
Ulus! Ten! Worth and rock!
So much.
Worse than raw! Aye? That's it! Work!
Yes.
Need to try something else!
I'm ready.
Thing
I'm ready.
Yes. Not even slowing it down.
That's it! That's it! Didn't work! Need to try something else! Like worse than rock! I shall... Lavaru beyond seek! Let's have it out!
So much for you. Of course. Of course. As you wish.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
May Wal watch your step.
What is it? No prisoners! So much for you.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
We've got to build up our walls while there's still time.
Say, I don't suppose you've seen any mysterious old buildings in the mountains lately, have you? Ah, that's the one. I'm a gift bearer. My job is to gather tokens of things people want forgotten and surrender them to the Lady of Lament. Best place to do that is the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Anything that represents a moment or a memory someone wishes to leave behind. Love notes, awkward family heirlooms, bad poetry, the kinds of things you want to forget. I might be here a while. Half the villagers have never heard of the Abbey, and the ones that have, no one knows where it is. So I'm trying to think of this as an extended holiday, in a remote mining village that smells like fish. Yeah, and you'll point the way in exchange for a stack of gold. Nice try. Andra's salty bed. You're serious. Why don't I come with you? I'm handy in a fight. And if you're going to Andra's most secret temple, you could use a gift bearer at your side. You won't regret it. I've got a lovely singing voice. And the company's welcome.
May Wal watch your step.
Uh-huh.
As you wish.
So, you said the eyeless came from the Abbey. I'd heard rumors of the eyeless, but I always thought that name was a metaphor. Though I would have called them Mace Hands of Doom, if anyone had asked me. Ah, you wound me. So this is the mysterious army you've been dreaming about, huh? It's a wonder you're getting any sleep. I'm regretting all of my decision-making up to this point. Still, I guess a suicidal plan is better than none. Yeah, there's something I haven't told you. Well, I don't normally talk about this, but you mentioned your awakening. I guess I've had a similar problem. There's something I remember from a former life. Happened hundreds of years ago, but I remember it like it was yesterday. Happened while I was fighting in Old Valia 20 years ago. My unit was camped out in the palace we'd just taken. The others were roasting the last of the Marcheso's pigs in the feast hall. So I went to the wine cellars to fetch a few bottles. I don't know how long she'd been hiding there, but there was this old woman. Must have been one of the servants. She had this wild look in her eyes. I approached her and tried to tell her not to be afraid, that she was safe. She screamed and grabbed my arm. It felt like someone had hit me in the back of my head. I blacked out for a few minutes, and when I came to, she was gone. I took a few bottles up with me, feasted with the rest of the troops. But when I went to bunk, I had a dream. Only it was more vivid than any dream I've ever had. I tasted the sweat on my lips, felt the jungle air on my skin, heard the cries. I asked the other troops. None of them had seen her. Anyway, I laid off the drink for several days, but I kept having the dream. After a few weeks, I thought a change of scenery might do me good. Since then, I've been a pirate in the Deadfire, a pilgrim in the White that Wends, an adventurer in the Living Lands, and a gift-bearer in a Shamadal. It was a war, centuries ago before Adiran unification. I was a soldier then, led a campaign across the northern forests to subdue some of the outlying Kalklan villages. Brutal work. This was 500 years ago, when Adir was a folk kingdom on one side and elven country on the other. They fought on and off before they joined. Now the folk and elven rulers marry to keep the peace. Right, the campaign. Lost a third of my forces to the forest, and another third to the elven scouts hiding in it. By the time we reached the first village, we'd crushed their defenses, and they'd bled us. Wasn't much more than children and the elderly left, but they spit on us when we marched into town. The village elders surrendered, and offered us lodging in the old meeting hall. And when the sun set, they tried to burn it down around us. They barely got a flame going, but that wasn't the point. Figured you'd understand. In their defiance, I saw months more of pointless, bloody battle as we fought for the rest of the region. I had to break them. And I had to send a message to the rest of the villages. So I nailed every last one of them to the trees around the town and left them there to die. I've done my share of fighting these 40-odd years, but I've never drawn my blade just to watch someone bleed. And I've never drawn it on someone who didn't have his own in hand. That's what I kept telling the troops. But if I'm honest, I was angry. I wanted to see pain. And I wanted to be the one holding a blade. So I've tried to tell myself. I told you I was looking for the Abbey of the Fallen Moon so I could leave something behind. There's a pool there, the Salt Well. It's where gift-bearers leave the heaviest burdens. It's said that a person can enter it and leave their own memories behind. Anyway, we should get going. Something I've been saving for better days. I'm here.
Well,
Lead the way.
as you wish.
Hard to imagine a whole sect living out here. But I guess that's the point. Tell me! Uh-huh.
Of course.
I'm really not ticklish.
Of course.
Smells like an ocean breeze. We've got to be close. Uh-huh.
Of course.
Lead the way. Got it. It's here. The salt well. You know, I thought it'd be bigger. Ugh. You know how when you've been thinking about something so long, you're worried that when you finally get it, it won't be what you expected? I mean, for all we know, that thing's just filled with leeches. Don't remind me. You're right. Okay, here goes. Oh, that's cold! Oh, very funny. This is the right pool, isn't it? Hey, gift bearer or not, don't think I won't pull you in here, too. I've got it! Took this from the Marchezo cellar the night I awakened. Been saving it for a special occasion.
Stand back! Is she gone?
I remember running, but I don't remember what chased me. And I remember I gave something up, but I don't remember why. I'll take your word for it. Uh-huh.
Of course.
Lead the way.
As you wish.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for nothing?
Yes?
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you? Nothing.
May Wal watch your step.
Back to warm your hands. Nothing.
Shining bright from on high, she bade him come down from his palace in the sky. Her love could not be swayed, so she took a piece into her heart, and oh, sigh grief that day, sleep in her bosom still.
Uh-huh. Tell me.
The sea beheld her love,
Well?
shining bright from on high. She bade
Of course.
You may wander our camp freely.
As you wish.
I've heard enough.
This threatens all of us now.
She's right. We've got to fight together.
See, Darian? He'll tell ya. We can stop him!
If he's seen them, he knows better. Something killed a whole crew of hunters out in the wood. Tore them apart like dolls, insects.
Something like the creatures that attacked my fort, perhaps?
I told ya! All we gotta do is get him in range of these cannons, and then we blast them!
We don't even know what they are.
The destruction my dreams warned me of. And your greed and recklessness have brought them on us all!
You burning our village didn't help matters none.
It wasn't my clan that attacked you.
No difference. One ogre stinks as bad as the next.
I came to offer my clan's help. The White March has been our home for centuries. We'll defend it alongside you. Sound it anywhere in the White March, and 3 of my best warriors will be at your side. Your battles become ours.
What's your plan for dealing with them exactly?
That lake's notorious. Folk never come back from that. Oh.
You'll need all the help you can get. I have fewer men to offer than I would like, but the Iron Flail stands ready. Our siege weapons are at your disposal.
The same ones you threw at the battery's walls?
These eyeless will come for us all if they aren't stopped here and now.
Forget it. You're not bringing your army into our backyard. Tell him. Sorry, you're right. Adarik won't get any trouble from us.
Ahem. You know, those heavy cannons you fixed might come in handy. Hear me out. Kieran's Scar should be just in range for those guns. You just point out your target and I'll do the rest.
If those things are on the move, we don't have much time. If you're really gonna stop them, take this. It's the best of the ore we've pulled from Stalwart's mines. It's not much, but it's good enough to make the old Pargrunen smiths proud. I'm sorry about what I said before. Just don't take it out on the rest of the village.
Well? Of course.
anyone ever tell you that you have the best accent?
What? No, I mean, some have. Men. Foolish praise in any case. It's just an ordinary Valian accent.
Come on, say it one more time. Please?
Shodari. Dondari. Becente kumane nishominit.
Once more I am called upon to set right the gods' transgressions. It has become a tiring refrain.
Tell me!
So much.
I feel it.
Just like old times!
Of course. So much.
I'm here.
That's it!
Of course.
Tell me.
Kill them! There's something ahead.
I'm ready.
Just like old.
What is it? As you wish. Yes, where there's a pick, there's a way. Where there's a pick, there's a way. Well?
That's not very helpful.
Just like old times.
I'm ready.
Still alive? I need something sharp. Still alive? I need something sharp.
That's not very helpful.
nowhere!
Kill them all!
I'm ready.
This thing isn't doing the job.
I'm ready.
Tell me!
I'm ready.
That didn't work.
Still alive? I need something sharper.
That's it!
Things have really got it in for us. Still alive? No prisoners! Still alive?
I'm ready.
I need something sharp.
I'm ready.
That's it!
So much for you.
This...
So much for you.
That's it!
So much. So much. No prisoners!
That's it!
So much for you. So
Thank worth and wrath!
kill them all. So much for you.
I don't think we've seen the last of Andra's secrets.
So much for you.
That's not very helpful.
Bring them down.
I'm ready. Stunzonet postenago bazzo!
So much for you.
Take that!
That's it!
No prisoners! What is it?
I must say, I'm impressed.
I'm ready. Dunsenet Boston Nagel back!
That's not very helpful.
Yes?
This is getting nowhere!
That's it!
As you wish.
You have done well to have come so far. I confess I was not certain you would make it, but I do not wish to give false hope. The greater challenge remains in front of you. If only it was something that could be so simple. Running through the core of this rock is a large growth of crystal. You will know it when you see it. A blow to the crystal would reverberate through the walls of this place. Strike it enough and the entire structure would crumble. Of course, it would take a person years to cause enough damage. Then you know what must be done. Strike the crystal with Obidon's hammer. The eyeless will wake and come to its call. Join in striking the crystal. They will cluster together and bury themselves. I have realized it is best that they should be ended, for within each of them is a small piece of Obidon himself. Upon their deaths, those fragments and the memories they contain will be safely dispersed. I had not considered the dangers of allowing them to persist, until a watcher appeared at my abbey. The ideals remain, only my methods have changed. A single strike upon the crystal will not be enough. The eyeless respond only as long as the hammer rings. You will need to remain until their work is complete, wielding the hammer until the walls come crumbling down. I did not mean to deceive, merely to encourage haste and acceptance. The eyeless cannot be reasoned with or fled from. One day not far from now, they would kill you and level the Deerwood. You have seen what they will do. This is the way you can stop them. And the truth is that you are marked by the eyeless for a reason. It would be better for all if the things you have seen were forgotten.
Crushing's a bad way to go.
A clean slate for us and the world. Maybe that's not such a bad thing.
Blast!
As you wish.
Still alive?
All right, then.
Still alive? I need something sharper.
For the Republic! Stund die Arches Vox von Beraden!
So much for you. That's it! No prisoners! No prisoners! So much for you.
That's not very helpful.
This is why I really became a follower. He has the best monsters.
Well?
Yes?
What? Yes.
Yes?
What?
How may I help?
Tell me.
Yes.
That's it!
Moet ixi ana.
Stunzenet. Frostendag och bats.
Kill them all! As you wish.
I'm here.
I'm ready. Need some.
Of course. Best 2 out of 3? Figured my days were numbered. At least now I got a good cause. You make sure you come out of this alive. See this thing through. Don't lose your mind. I want to come back and haunt you. For old time's sake.
shatter and sink, discarded like worn tools. Why have you consigned us to oblivion? Blasphemy! These are jewels of civilization. They are sacred. We would sooner sacrifice our own bodies than dislodge a single stone from such a place. Why do you torment us with baseless accusations? Then we were betrayed. And we were made to betray something we cherish. The bedrock of civilization. Better for her tides to ebb and her seas to dry up than to cover a single stone the Ingwithans laid. Each culture builds on the bones of the last, yet many only look up at where they would go, never down at the foundations that bear them. Like a mason who builds a listing tower. What peril do they inflict on their progeny? And what dishonor on their forebears? It is accepting a gift only to spit in the face of the giver. Every advance in the crafts and institutions of Kith was forged by skill and sacrifice. A people cut off from their history will wither, and they deserve no less. To pull the blinders from the eyes of gods and Kith. That is why we must return to ourself and restore Abidan. When Ione Brotha fell, Abidan lost much. His will to preserve, the memory of how and why he died. But he built us with fragments of his own soul. In returning, we can restore what was taken from him. A facile argument. One that defends stasis, not progress. And what great achievement has not begun with failure? Would you condemn the world to stagnation simply to avoid it? That is a judgment that can only be made in hindsight. The timeline of mortals is inadequate to the task.
All too well. The Leaden Key's methods may not be perfect, but they protect Kith from themselves.
We cannot defend the intentions of a group that kills to hide secrets.
Yet how many more would suffer without their intervention? People went mad in Defiance Bay over the murder of a duke. Imagine what they'd do if they knew one god had killed another.
Still, you point to an exception. Just as fire clears dead wood from a forest, struggle makes way for new developments. Conflict is part of progress. Peace in ignorance is not worth keeping. With the ability to bind souls to metal, you mean? You helped the Crucible Knights pursue a similar power in the Forge Knights. Do not condemn knowledge when it becomes inconvenient for you. And we have listened. And we have listened. Burdens strengthen the bearer, and they warn against repeated mistakes. Why would you discard them so hastily? A rare opportunity, for you have the chance to answer them, to do things left undone. That presumes that some questions cannot be resolved. Yet such destructive memories are rare. Surely others are strengthened by retrospection, even amidst pain. Pleasing or no, that memory was a part of her. In surrendering it, she lost a part of herself.
The part that spent every waking hour obsessed with old history, perhaps. What I lost was a burden, and one that bent me over for years.
It would be better if Kith did not become trapped by guilt, sorrow, and shame. But we speak of what should be. You recognize what is. We confess that we had little understood how memory shapes and stunts Kith. Even so, we must restore Abidan. Then do not look to it for one. History is not a moral force, but a set of facts. These facts show Kith where they have come from, and how to move forward. The problem is not that they remember too much of their history, but rather too little. Raid Serens and Dear Woodens alike began as pioneers from Adir. They all came seeking opportunity. Were they to look farther back, they would see their common origins and desires. A painful truth. Maybe so, but we would not cast history aside over one such example. But the memory of those wars has likely saved them from another now, when it would shatter a Barondir would.
Ark. In the Republics, we call it the Golden Sword. It doesn't need to be bloodied to kill.
And you think it is grievance and not merely opportunity behind this treachery? We admit that history can become a hindrance. Even so, we must restore Abidan. And we have listened. This is the purpose we were made for. We will not be thwarted again. We will find you! In this life or another, we will visit the same torment upon you! We are many. Some of us will remember, and we shall carry this moment from one birth to the next, until we have fractured you beyond repair. The memory of our pain will be written in your essence.
The Eyeless disappeared beneath the lake, their bond to Andra finally severed. With this threat ended, hope returned to the White March. Hunters returned to the wildernesses, and travelers to the roads. Tales of the Watcher's bravery replaced stories of monsters in the woods. The villagers of Stalwart busied their hands with work and their tongues with song, eager to seize on the promise of peace.
As you wish. You make
We shatter and sink, discarded like worn tools. Why have you consigned us to oblivion? We would sooner sacrifice our own body. Then we were betrayed. And we were made to betray something we cherish. The bedrock of civilization. Better each culture like a what peril do they? It is ever people cut off from their history will wither. And to pull the blind, that is why we must return to our but he built us with fragments of a facile argument. One that
All too well.
we cannot yet still you point to an exception. And what great achievement has not begun with failure? Would you condemn the— We had not considered this. We concede that some knowledge is best forgotten. Even so, we must restore Abidan. Then do not— History is not a moral the problem is were they to look farther back, they would see their common origins and desires. How little you both want protection from further— And if they could see beyond the last 15 years, they might realize as much. But the memory of those wars has likely saved them from another now, when it would And you may be so. But we and their brethren have built a culture that stretches across Aora. All because they recognize the importance of their shared— Yet it drove them to— We admit that history can become— Even so, we must restore— Burden strengthen the— A rare opportunity. For you have the chance to answer them. To do things left undone. That presumes that— Yet such please—
The part that's been—
It would— But we can— Perhaps history does not always serve progress. But what then? But he built us with fragments of his own soul. We shall temper our memory with context. We shall see that the foundation of history is not only broad, but also firm.
The Eyeless disappeared beneath the lake, their bond to Andra finally severed. With this threat ended,
What's on your mind? What's on your mind? As you wish. As you
Scenic
wish.
marches and campfire
Lead the way.
feasts. Like the good old days on the Valian front.
As you wish.
You got any memories like that, Adair?
Well, let's see. Sometimes we'd march 2-3 days without sleep. Start seeing things that weren't there.
Nice thing about mercenary work is you can always quit.
Of course.
Never thought the day would come, but we've got even more folk joining us. And half of them are Raid Saren. Funny thing about Durgan's battery is it was always too big for us to clear, mine, and hold. So I suppose it's a good thing we're growing.
So, you're back! Back to warm your hands!
Shining bright from
I must say, I'm impressed.
Tell me.
Of course.
I.
Following your lead. Yes, my friend?
As you wish.
Yes?
Of course.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build anymore. Too vulnerable to cannons. I'm ready.
Yes. Well?
As you wish.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Gelade, well done. A formidable fortress in the old style. We don't build them like this anymore, you know. Not by the sea. Too vulnerable to cannons.
I'm sorry if I was a little tactless before, about your being a watcher. I didn't really understand what was involved. Is it hard, hearing the spirits all the time?
Welcome.
Here we are. To think we are so close. Beneath our very feet lie the endless paths built by Ard-Nua, the great Angwithan king. To uncover that great king's tomb would be a dream. But it is one of his servants I am after, Gabranos, a powerful mage and a dedicated scholar, a keeper of lore, just as I mean to be. He was in possession of the Tanvi Orator, or whatever form of it preceded the one we know. I've seen it in ruins, alongside Gabranos' name, scraps of the same symbols and verses we know in Rauatai. He must have held the words in high regard. Or perhaps he was even the author. If my sources are correct, Gabranos will have brought the text with him. It will probably be within a library, or a tomb perhaps. It tends to be one of the two. Let's be off. Yes? Few others have dared step into the endless paths. Fewer still have come out again. What things we shall see. Yes? Yes, my friend?
Yes.
Kill them all!
Of course. Yes. What is it?
I'm ready.
All right. Right then. It's finished. Yes.
That's it!
So much for you. Well? There's something ahead.
That's it!
Bring them down! What is it? There's something ahead. What is it? As you wish. Of course.
That's it! That's it!
I'm ready.
prisoners!
As you wish. There's something ahead. I see something. It's finished.
Will they
So much for you! So much for you!
Sacre tu! Following your lead. Will they answer?
I'm ready. Stunsenet posten that. Your aim could use some improvement.
Following your lead.
That's it! Bring them! No prisoner!
Postinago Brudo. Be more careful.
Will they answer?
Vedan Ansawu. Yes. What? So much for you.
I'm ready.
Following your lead. Sacre Thu! No prisoner! Will Vedan Ansawu. I see something. Will Vedan What is it?
That's it!
Yes.
That's it!
No!
Stunzenet postendago, but
It's finished. It's finished. As you wish. Following your lead. Yes, my friend? Yes.
Worth and rough!
Kill them all! So much for you! Following your lead. As you wish. Will they answer?
That's not very helpful.
Bring them down! Will they answer?
Stunzenet postendago, but The archers vote for the Republic!
Bring them down! Bring them down!
As you wish.
We're made on Ansawu. Here's a lesson to be taught.
I shall deal with this one.
No prisoners! So much for you.
I'm ready. Stuns for the Republic! For the Republic!
As you
Watch your fire!
I see something.
We're made on Ansawu.
Stunzen et postenago, but the archers vox converano!
Well?
No!
Of course.
I'm ready. Stunzen et postenago, but...
So much for you. We're made.
That's not very helpful.
Well?
We're made on Ansawu.
That's it!
So much.
That's it!
Bring them down. No prisoners.
As you wish.
We're made on Ansawu.
That's it!
Stunzen et postenago, but... The archers vox converano...
Yes.
Following your lead. Yes, my friend?
As you wish.
Yes? Yes, my friend? Incredible. Solid Audra, hewn like marble. No, not carved. Shaped. What? Yes, my friend? Sorry. I was thinking up a song. What rhymes with Watcher? Will invade on Ansawu. Following your Fortacoa!
Stop! Oh, perfecto.
Of course.
Will invade on Ansawu.
Stunzenet. For the Republic!
Well? No prisoners! Bring them! Sacre! What is it? Bring them down!
As you...
Watch your fire!
I see something. As you...
Will they... No prisoner! Kill them all!
Stunzenet Frostenago Bazzo!
What? There's something ahead.
Ansawu!
And rough!
Bring them down!
That's it!
Bring them down!
It's finished.
Following your lead, yes, my friend?
As you wish.
Will invade Ansawu!
Yes.
That's it!
Will invade Ansawu!
I'm ready. Frostenago Brudo! Be more careful! Frostenago Brudo! Be more careful!
them down!
That's it!
So much for you! Of course. Yes? Well? It's finished. No prisoners!
That's it!
Well?
I told you the tale of the Kamoa warriors. 80 glorious verses. Verse 1.
Of course.
Following your lead. Yes, my friend?
As you wish.
Yes?
Of course. Keeping an eye out. No!
Following your lead.
What is it?
What? Here's a lesson to be taught.
Bring them down! So much for you!
Will be made on Ansawu.
Watch your fire! The active box converano!
Will be made on Ansawu.
What is it?
Well, made on Ansawu.
That's it!
So much for you! Ansawu! Ansawu! Yes. Yes. As you... No prisoners! Well? What is it? Of course. I see something. Bring them down! What is it? Well?
Following your lead. Yes, my friend? Of course. What? Yes, my friend? Sorry. I was thinking up a song. What rhymes with Watcher?
It's finished.
Where they die.
So much for you.
Following your lead. This isn't working. Where they on Sawu. This isn't working.
No prisoners! As you wish.
Where they on Sawu.
No prisoners!
Where they made on Sawu.
I'm ready.
So much for you.
Sit!
Where they made on Sawu.
Well? Of course. There's something ahead.
Where they made on Sawu. Where they made on Sawu. Following your lead.
Yes. No prisoners!
That's not...
Of course.
Where they made on Sawu. This This was Gabranos. This was the great scholar I was looking for?
As you wish.
This can't be it. But the symbols... No. I was so close. Look, you can see, there's his name. And these symbols. Virtue. Gods, the rest is too worn away. There must be something, a verse, even a word. Be like unto the waves, be wrathful as the sea, anything. Is there really nothing? Not even to explain this. I can't believe it. All this time, I spent so many years at the Lore College, convinced I'd return and save the day. And here it is, the tablet. I might as well bring back an empty piece of parchment. There's no answer here. Following your lead, all that time, dreaming of what the endless paths would be. I fashioned it into something grand in my thoughts. A hidden kingdom waiting under the earth for us to find it. What a fool I was.
As you wish. Yes. Yes.
That's it!
Stunzonet postendago, bazzo!
Well?
Following your lead.
Stunzen. Let postenago bazzo. Recepta ayek.
This isn't working.
That's not very helpful.
Kill them all! What is it?
Yes, my friend?
As you wish. What is it?
Were they?
Kill them all! Still alive? I need something sharp.
Take word and drop!
Following your lead.
That's it!
For Takoa! Sacred Blue!
I see something. Where there's a pick, there's a way.
That's it!
Bring them down! So much for you! They won't see me coming.
Were they?
I'm ready. Stuns. Postenago Bruder. Be more careful.
No prick!
That's it!
As you wish.
Your aim could use some improvement.
Well?
Ansawu!
That's it!
No prisoners!
Stuns the next post.
So much for you. No prisoners! Yes. Yes. What is it? Well? prisoners! So much for you! Yes.
Word. Veda. Ansawu.
Stunzenet Bostendago back.
You're not getting through me. Leave it to me!
Well? As you wish. Yes.
I'm ready.
Ansawu.
Stunzenet
What?
Bostendago bats.
It's finished.
Well?
It's finished. It's finished.
Word. Veda. Ansawu.
I'm ready. Stunzenet Bostendago bats.
Bring them down!
As you wish.
I'll see it done.
Word. Veda. Ansawu.
Bring them down! Yes. Yes. They won't see me coming. Yes.
Word. Veda. Ansawu.
The Arches Vox
What is...
Converás Stunzenet Bost.
No prisoners! So much for you.
That's it!
Word. Veda. Ansawu. Veda, Ansa,
So much for you!
That's it!
Stunzenet Boston!
No prisoners! Well, I see something.
That's it!
What is it?
Yes? Let's end this!
That's it!
No prisoners! What is it?
Veda, Ansa, Veda, Ansa, Following your lead.
Yes?